Are you planning to show the film to Rajnikant Saab? Or Kamal Hassan Saab? You know Kamal Hassan Saab very well, in fact.
Well, I'd love to. If I get an opportunity, of course, I'd love to. It'll be a big honor to show it to them.
What was your first reaction when you got to know about that Deepika is also going to wear a lungi?
I suggested her to wear the lungi. I thought she'd look very attractive in a lungi, so I told her, please wear a lungi. So in this film, kind of, you get to know that there's 1,635 different languages spoken in our country. And still the heart is Indian. I'm not very clear with the distribution aspects internationally at this point of time, but normally the films do release on the same day all over the world. The simplicity and the innocence of Chennai Express is, I think, extremely appealing. And it kind of got me back in touch with my own innocence and simplicity. Hi everybody, I'm Shahrukh and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.
Are you planning to show the film to Rajnikant Saab? Or Kamal Hassan Saab? You know Kamal Hassan Saab very well, in fact.
Well, I'd love to. I mean, you know, like again, the last few days I'm going to be traveling a lot. I would love to be there, show it to everyone down south, and Kamal sir and you know, Rajni sir. If I get the opportunity, I doubt it I'll be able to. I'm not here. I'll be roaming around that time. But yes, if they're in Mumbai or if I can go there, if I get an opportunity, of course, I'd love to. It'll be a big honor to show it to them.
This is Nisarg from Ahmedabad. What was your first reaction when you got to know about that Deepika is also going to wear a lungi?
I suggested her to wear the lungi. So my reaction was, I think she looks, I thought she'd look very attractive in a lungi. So I told her, please wear a lungi.
Do you think that lungi will become very, very fashionable post Chennai Express? Even now it has, I think it must have.
No, I think lungi is already
fashion designers.
I think lungi is already very fashionable. And it's been a part and parcel of Indian culture for years. So we've just used it in a different way, maybe. Just a mix of a modern dance with that lungi, with a little bit how Deepika's worn it. But I think lungi itself is quite fashionable for people who like fashion of that sort. So I'm just glad that it kind of suited Deepika a lot and it looks much really nice on her.
This is Nisarg once again. Which thing from Chennai Express attracted you so you did the movie?
I liked the cultural differences that exist in the country, and somehow I always want my films to, you know, have a take on things. So in this film, kind of, you get to know that there's 1,635 different languages spoken in our country. And still the heart is Indian. And, you know, the beauty is that love conquers all. So I like that message, that in our own country we had such diversity and we live with, in such unity. So in a comic, action, romantic way, you know, and the fact that this film is fully shot in India, I like that whole idea that it's a very, very indigenous Indian film.
This is Kamran Ali. I want to know that your upcoming movie, Chennai Express, will it be in cinemas in Hong Kong on the same day? Lots of love.
I hope so. I'm not very clear with the distribution aspects internationally at this point of time, but normally the films do release on the same day all over the world.
Right. Approximately how many countries are you looking for in terms of release? Any tentative idea? And is it possible that if the people across the world, they can get to know that where all the movies releasing? Because many a times they have these queries that is it releasing in our place and not as such.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, if you want a list of all that, I'll try and tell them to put it on the Red Chilli site, where all it's releasing, on what date, and I'll request UTV and or on UTV site, so I'll request them to put it on.
Finally, if you have to just tell your fans as such this Eid that they're looking forward to Chennai Express in a big way. Something really unforgettable about the movie that you'd like to share with them, any experience that you'd like to share with them that will stay with you forever. Apart from working with Rohit and Deepika, for sure.
I think the whole journey of the film, you know, the fact that the film is like a road movie and it's traveling all around. Like I mentioned, we've traveled to at least 6 or 7 places, Rameshwaram. And I think the essence of the film, that, you know, we set out on a path sometimes to find a destiny, but our life takes turns, which we think at that point of time may not be the right direction to take, but at the end it all turns out to be beautiful and loving and happy. And that lesson I learned while making the film. I didn't know Rohit so well. I'm working with Deepika after a long time. The film is a little alien for me because it's a new kind of a concept. I haven't worked in a world of a film like Chennai Express. But as I started getting into it, I did realize one or two things, you know, personally after working in 20 years in films, that the simplicity, the innocence and the ease with which you make a film is the most important quality in filmmaking. So Chennai Express stands for all that for me. It stands for just simple, innocent storytelling. And it's been a long time since I've done something like that. We get convoluted, we want to make edgy and different films, and they're fantastic on their own. But the simplicity and the innocence of Chennai Express is, I think, extremely appealing. And it kind of got me back in touch with my own innocence and simplicity.
Thank you very much for being on Bollywood.
Thank you. Thank you very
Looking
much.
forward to Chennai Express and all the best.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. That's all for Bollywood. Keep on watching.